Hey, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Stogie from the Road.
Give it to me like I love you. Give it to me like
Well, good morning. I'm sitting here at one of my favorite places on the planet, Old Interstate Truck Wash here in Georgia. It's right down the road from our yard. It's where I come either to or from to get my truck looking perfect. Easy takes great care of us out here, and I love visiting with my old friend and driving out of here looking sharp. So anyway, let's talk about something. Posted on Facebook something this morning about perspective in the workplace. I have been inundated for the past month and a half with talking to friends and colleagues and things like that about work and what it's like to be a trucker and what we go through as truckers. And one of the things I talk to a lot of guys about is issues with your truck and breakdowns. You're snoring. I'm trying to do a video over here. Anyway, issues that you have as a truck driver and the perspective and what I use to get me through is one of my mentors back in the day used to say, this is not cancer. This has a solution. It's not ideal. We might not like it, but it has a solution. And I try to keep that always. Most things in life don't go our way. Most things in life never go our way or happen in the amount of time that we want it to. There's something on my freaking hat there. There we go. Something is always derails shit. Whether you're in the cigar industry, whether you're in nursing, whether you're in law enforcement, whether you're in trucking. But I've noticed that in trucking, people are very quick to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And then regret it later. Breakdowns are not fun. Traffic is not fun. All that stuff is not fun. But if you know anybody in the medical field, I mean, my wife will tell me stories about what she deals with in the workplace. And I'm telling you right now, if I dealt with it once, you would see nothing but taillights and my license plate spinning in the parking lot. I know friends and colleagues that are, former law enforcement or law enforcement, and it's just like, sometimes there isn't a solution to it. I think back about a friend of mine who was a police officer, and I'll never forget this the rest of my life, but how he felt the day he went on a call about child safety, and he met with a 8-year-old little girl to where he saw the physical evidence of sexual abuse and trauma. It tore him apart, and he'll never get over it. We can go on and on and on. I mean, I worked in the cigar industry, and I'm telling you, aside from the money being shit, the emotional exhaustion that came from constantly trying to please the general public was, especially for a general public that typically is unpleasable, it's mind-numbing, standing at my register and seeing this guy that I absolutely can't stand, that had no respect for me or my establishment, pulling up and getting out of his car and waddling up to the door, and I'd be like, oh, this fucking guy again, you know? But here I am with 85 to 90% of my day being exactly what I want it to be, and 15 to 10% of my day being so emotionally exhausting it's hard to comprehend. You kind of pick the good with the bad. You pick what you're able to endure. So with that being said, when we're out here, it's all about taking that moment to say, how bad really is this? Can I overcome this? Will I get through this? No company is perfect. If I'm flawed, there's a possibility my boss is flawed, or the people in the office is flawed. Yeah, we might get mad at dispatch because they make a mistake, but how many times have you accidentally gone over that double yellow line, or that, you know, swerved, or accidentally cut somebody off because your brain is not in the game? You know, or you miss a beat during pre-trip and something happens with a breakdown that you should have caught. That all goes in line with it. So I implore everybody to just take a moment to really just sit down and put it into perspective. Does this have a solution? And then when you see that solution, just kind of marinate on it before you make a knee-jerk reactionary decision that could determine your future. You know, because at the end of the day, say you're dealing with something that's going to hold you up for a day, and you're like, I've had it, I'm done, I completely quit. And then you clean out your truck and then you go home. Well, you've just sentenced yourself now to a couple days of travel back, and then going home and telling your wife and kids that things are going to be messed up financially for a while, and then a couple weeks or a couple days or a couple months of looking for the right company again. And it might be the right company, but now you're looking at a month or so without a paycheck, and on it goes, and it turns into a cascading effect. And anybody that's been out there long enough knows if you go a month or so without a paycheck, it takes you 3 to 6 months to overcome that. You know, there's a thing that I always deal with. It's a very simple phrase of just think it through. So, but yeah, I'm just happy to be alive, happy to be doing what I like to do. And I know it's not perfect, and I know I should have been home a week ago, but things just don't go the way you want it to sometimes. But man, life is short. 10 minutes ago, my kids were just little kids starting their first day of kindergarten. And the other day, I'm at a truck show, sitting on a step with my grandson, and being so emotionally happy that if you look at those pictures of me with my grandson, you can't see it in the pictures, but I was so happy that my sunglasses were filling up with tears of happiness. You know, that's what I was talking about in my last video. Just on the other side of hell is a little bit of heaven. And that little bit of heaven outweighs a whole lot of hell. So, anyway, just a little thought of the day. Hope this finds you guys well. I hope you're happy, healthy, loving and living life. And old Snoozy McGee over here, as you can see, is working on one of her 15 naps of the day. I love you guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Giddy up.